Peace, y'all. I am back. I'm back. Back in business, back in the flow. Loving it. Um, Finally have my space, so I'm able to get back in my own flow. Did my practice all morning long in this big, beautiful space. And so I'm here to continue the videos with you all. It's back on the flow. So I did the first video a few weeks ago talking about breathing through your movements, and we focused on the breath, and I showed you all how to breathe moving through your postures and poses. So now we're going to focus on flexibility. One key point that I want to tell you about flexibility is that your practice has to be consistent. Has to be consistent. That's one of the challenges that I also face in my own practice with flexibility is that sometimes I'll do like 5-minute practices. I really don't do, not consistent with certain flexibility postures because they're challenging. You know, they don't really feel good all the time when you're sitting in hip postures and your hips aren't open or the hips are tight. So you have to be consistent. And when we talk about flexibility, we're talking about really opening up the joints, allowing the blood flow to move in those areas that have been constricted. We're talking about those parts of the bodies like the ball joints where you have rotations and circular motions, the hips as well. And when you have those joints where you're contracting and extending, you have to have greater flexibility. I saw a post yesterday where somebody had a girl doing some little squat dance or whatever, and the post said, "I need Bengay, or I need to rub the hot stuff on my knees just watching it." And I think about how a lot of parts of our body, especially our knees, we don't use. We're just sitting down and very we're not extending our legs, we're not even bringing those angles into more acute angles so that we get the full rotation, the full movement of the joints in our knees. So a lot of those squat postures are very hard for people. Same thing with our hips. We don't squat down, we don't bend down properly, so our hips are very constricted and very tight. And that affects our glutes, and then it starts to affect our back. So this is a little video. What I'm going to start doing for you all that are in the MaaticFlow Facebook poses, Facebook sequence, Facebook, you know what I'm trying to say, group, is I'm going to make sure that you all get the videos. I want you to stay in your flow and stay in your practice, and I'm happy to connect with you all. And for those of you all that are subscribed for the monthly subscription for the MaaticFlow Yogis, I'm going to put the extended videos in your subscription package. So if you want more practice, if you want the full videos to these little snippets that I'm posting here in the group, go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon. It's patreon.com/KineticArts24, and I'll put it up there so you all can get that. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with a little flexibility. We'll start in the hips, okay? That's one of the main parts we're not moving as much, so we'll do hips and knees today. Again, consistency is key. So this is a little bit of what you should do every day in your practice. Just add a posture or two just to get those movements and flexibility flowing in your practice. So starting in our sesh pose, easy pose 1, our hands resting on our knees. Begin to focus your breaths into your breath as you inhale. Expand the abdomen, pause, and exhale. Bring the hands underneath the knees, inhale. This gets that movement going, exhale. Arching back, inhale. Arching forward, extending the hip, extending the head back, exhale. Arching back onto the seat. Moving with the flow, inhale. And exhale. Make sure you sit all the way back. And inhale. Staying center. Exhale. Go ahead and inhale and bring those knees to the chest. Give yourself a hug and set the intent that you're going to be consistent in your practice and gain more flexibility, greater range of motion. Give your full body healing. You're going to feel great and more energized. Inhale and exhale. Good. Go ahead and exhale and bring those legs out in wide leg posture, seated posture. Flex the feet. I want you to feel how that feels as all of your legs should be extended onto the ground. Inhale, sitting up straight, and exhale, resting the hands on the knees. Let's go ahead and inhale, bring those palms to face up. Let's charge that space. Inhale, up and around the body. And exhale, extending, bringing those palms together at the top. Inhale, and back of the hands together, and slowly exhale. On the exhale, go ahead and fold forward, reach for those toes. Good. Bring the chin to the chest, relax. Inhale, and exhale. Deeper into the breathing. Release the bind of the feet and go ahead and bring those palms out in front of you. Inhale, keeping those feet flexed. And exhale, reaching forward, deeper into the forward bend. Inhale. And on the exhale, walk those hands to the left side. Reach for the feet. Inhale. And exhale, trying to bring that forehead down to the knee. Inhale. And exhale, deeper over that left leg. Feel that stretch in the glutes, in the lower back. Inhale. Lifting the head just a little bit and walking back towards the center. Exhale. Bring the chin back to the chest. Inhale, lifting the head slightly, just looking over at those extended palms. And exhale, going over to the right side and extending over that right leg. Inhale, making sure those feet are still flexed. And exhale, bringing that forehead down to the knee. Inhale, lifting the head, and exhale, walking the hands back center, and resting chin to chest. On the inhale, go ahead and walk the hands back towards the center of the body, and exhale, sitting up straight, resting those hands on the knees. Feet are still flexed. Beautiful. On the inhale, go ahead and rotate those toes to point out. Feel how that feels. Inhale. And exhale, bring those toes to point. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Place the hands on the mat. And exhale. On the inhale, go ahead and reach for those feet and pull them into butterfly. Grasping the feet, bring those soles together. Inhale, sitting up straight. And exhale, extending those knees down to the mat. Inhale, bring those knees up. Squeeze. And exhale, extend them back down to the mat. Again, inhale, little butterfly movements, and exhale. Making sure your back is straight. Inhale, and exhale. Releasing the grasp. On the inhale, you can bring your palms to your center and bring those elbows to lock inside the inside of those knees. And inhale. And exhale. On On the inhale, go ahead and bring those hands up above the head. And on the exhale, lean forward if you can. Again, this is a little bit of a challenge with me. And go ahead and extend, bring the chin to the chest. Inhale. And exhale. On the inhale, walk the hands back towards the center. Bring that right foot in close to the seat, and then bring the left in front. If you can bring yourself into half lotus and bring that left foot on top, or log, which you're stacking the legs. Inhale, and on the exhale, you're going to reach forward. Just walk those hands forward. For those that are hip challenged like me, you can ease into this. Keeping the chin to the chest allows you to put less strain on the back. That way you're focused just on the hips. Inhale and exhale. Good. On the inhale, walk the hands back to the center, keeping the chin to the chest until the back is straight. And exhale. Let's go ahead and switch the feet. Let's bring the right foot out and the left foot in towards the seat. Again, if you can go into the full lotus or the half lotus, go ahead and bring that right foot on top. Inhale. And exhale, walk the hands forward. Inhale. And exhale, relaxing the chin to the chest, deeper into this forward bend. And on the inhale, walk the hands back towards the seat. Exhale. On the inhale, go ahead and release those legs. Whenever you're coming out of these postures, you want to extend those legs straight out. Good. Wide leg. Inhale, flex the feet. And exhale, point the feet. Inhale, flex the feet. And exhale, point the feet. Good. Go ahead and bring those legs together. Inhale. Bend the knees a little bit. And exhale, grasping underneath the knees and lean forward. Let's go ahead and relax into this. You can grasp around the legs, giving yourself a hug into this seated forward bend. Exhale. Bring the chin to the knees or as close as possible. You want to feel no space in between the abdomen and the thighs. Go ahead and inhale. You want to feel that stretch on the glutes and on the hip, on the hamstrings as well. Exhale. Good. Releasing the hug. Inhale. Keeping the feet flexed and exhale.